Well, hello there, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've had a good week. We start the video out in the garden and I've finally cleared the veggie patch. And here are all my pumpkins, all homegrown. The next task now is to actually move the veggie patch over slightly, and I'll explain that in another video. We had a rainy afternoon, and so I took my book and a cup of tea and some chocolate and sat in the greenhouse with the intention of reading. However, I barely read a page because Tiger realised I was in here and hassled me until I went and got him some ham. So as of this moment, I've only read a page of that book. And I want to read it before we get to this stage. I want to read my autumnal book in autumn rather than leaving it till Christmas. So John Lewis have a lot of goodies in at the moment. I love those decorations. I can't get them because they're glass and I will break them. They've also got some lovely Halloween bits in, but I'm not going to buy them, even though that cup is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Showing you this because Waitrose have some nice festive bits in, including a gingerbread house kit, and there's no shame in buying a kit if you prefer to. And in the range, lots of lovely pretties and lights and bits and pieces. Perfect if you want a really colourful tree, and the prices are pretty good in there. Weekly shop now, and it was back to our usual day of Thursday, and it's red rose season. In fact, I love red at this time of year. Painted my nails, but don't look closely because I messed them up. And I'm always excited to find proper big carnations, and hurrah, reduced flowers this time. Also went to Marks and Spencer's to get the eucalyptus for the vase on the island because I'm still really loving the eucalyptus there. And can you see Henry Cat? He's never far away. So quite a few bargains to be had. A salad, always love a good salad. And these gravy sachets, these are my favourite gravy sachets. So I found these reduced. Not the greatest dates, but doesn't matter, I've actually used them already. Some new potatoes, I use these to make a small potato salad. Sweet corn, can never resist sweet corn. Lettuce, always useful. I don't know why I said that, always useful. Yeah, it's just good to find lettuce reduced and a Caesar salad. And asparagus, hurrah, 2 different prices because they're slightly different types. And this selection of carrots and broccoli, or as I like to call it, broccoli. And I always get this if I see it reduced. I really love this, but £2, I'm going to say it every time, it's too much. £1 is perfect. And more of these napkins, which I'm going to put away for next year, still 50p each. So this is the time to get them and stash them. And I couldn't resist buying a Munchkin pumpkin, just for decoration. And in Marks and Spencer, I got more of the cranberry sauce. I do intend to stock up on that for £1 a jar. It's really good. Got the ghost gingerbread for Violet and a reduced quiche. You know, I love quiche. You know, I love a reduction, so that was good. And some more of that chocolate because it's really yummy. And also yummy, pistachio and almond biscuits. Yum. I love those. So not a bad stash. Pretty good actually. I didn't realise you could buy these chocolate covered cherries in such a small pack, so I got one of those. And I also spotted this, and I wasn't going to get them, and then I changed my mind because they're useful when making the gingerbread house. So red, black, gold, green, supposedly sparkly, doesn't really look sparkly, but I'm sure it'll come in handy. And I've been to the B&M and I've got this, the Fray Bentos macaroni cheese pie. Now I know it says mac and cheese, and I know that Fray Bentos have called it that, but in England we call it macaroni cheese, and I'm sticking with it. So Fray Bentos macaroni cheese pie, I look forward to trying that. And I found this, I seem to have a bit of a theme this week, don't I? Pistachio everywhere. Purchase of the week. I saw this back in summer when the range only had it in orange. What's that cat up to? And I don't care for the colour orange, I really don't. So I didn't get it, even though I really wanted to get the bowl. There's something about the shape and the little balls around the top, I just love it. And there it is, filled with tomatoes, it's great. So I'm glad I didn't settle for the orange bowl, because now they have it in this rather lovely pale sage green colour, which kind of matches the colour of the island. The island's painted a different colour to the cupboards in the kitchen. So I love this. It's $9.99 from the range. Perfect for fruit, perfect for tomatoes, going to be fabulous filled with chocolate. Henry was snooping at my bag of picture frames that we just got from the range. More on that later. So yeah, really happy with this bowl. I've seen them on other websites and such, similar designs, for a lot more than £10. I spotted these acorns in the range, £1.29 for this pack. I'd never seen them before, and they'll make a nice addition to the autumnal wreath on the front door. Also got these. I can't remember the price of these. They were around about £1 something, but you get 3 in there. And it's the time to get them when you see them and stash them away, because who doesn't love a seasonal sponge? Lunch on a Thursday is always easy. This is spiced butternut squash soup with a bacon sandwich and crisps for Bill. I had my salad and a sandwich. And we've been to the range because we needed picture frames. It is time to get on with the gallery wall up the stairs. We haven't done it, and we needed a lot of frames. The range have a good variety and they're not too expensive. There we are, the acorns are in the wreath, and I'm going to keep this wreath for October. I can't remember if I said that in the previous video, that I'm sticking with green for October because I really liked it. The hall with its bare walls. So the next time I show you this, you will see the gallery wall taking shape. It's going to take quite some time to get it looking how we really want it to look, but we're making a start. These are the pictures I've got ready, some more up there, and yeah, it's quite a task, but should look good. At the weekend, Violet was home, so we went to the pub for lunch, and very lovely it was too. So we made our way home, back to Henry Cat, and on Sunday I did a roast dinner. Unusually, I did eat this as a roast dinner. Normally, I will do this and just turn it into a leftover sandwich because I prefer it, and I'm quite disgusting, really. This was back in June when I had homemade frozen Yorkshire puddings in the freezer. I need to get back into that habit and make more, so I'm going to start that again this week. I'm probably really late to the party with these, but I've just found this snack of peanut butter covered pretzels, and oh my, slightly obsessed. Henry Cat trying to sleep in my bed and wishing I would go away. So I'm going to do that. Sleep well, Henry Cat. And to you, I say thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.